Oh yeah, and we're back. So, if y'all don't know about the brother Phil Scott, he's probably one of the biggest black empowerment channels on YouTube with over 1 million subscribers on one channel, and he's building other platforms. Definitely an inspiration to myself. But he has a clip where Chicago residents are fed up about the immigrant crisis. So we'll be right back on the Keep It P podcast.
Get ready for an eye-opening revelation. Keep It P podcast presents Abolish the Slave Patrol, a groundbreaking documentary that exposes the dark origins of modern American policing. Dive into the untold history of brutal 17th century slave patrols and discover their chilling link to present-day policing. Brace yourself for a shocking journey that reveals the persistent legacy of racial profiling, discrimination, and violence. Don't miss this thought-provoking experience. Swipe up to watch now and be part of the conversation.
That's right. Then I got one more for you and we gonna get started. Yo, we're back, man. And Phil Scott is an FBA writer. FBA writers do FBA things. So Mr. Scott has on his show two women. Let me let him tell you.
Lee, listen to what she has to say. There's another sister behind her and a third one. And after you listen to, those videos, we're just going to come behind and just, pull out some of the points that they're making. So let's go ahead and roll that.
Let's talk about the money that is being spent. I think that there needs to be a federal audit against the company that we have contracted out to take care of the migrants. We have nurses that are being paid $64,000 a month.
What?
We have security officers that are being paid as much as $24,000 a month.
What?
We have home health care workers that are being paid up to $17,000 a month.
What?
You don't think that Chicagoans could have benefited from that? We have citizens in this city that have been on the waiting list for affordable housing for years, and migrants have been bumped in front of them. We have people who have been given up to $9,000 a month for housing assistance. That amount of money can be life-changing for some families here in the city of Chicago. We are not anti-migrant. We do sympathize with them. But what I am is I am pro-black. I am for my people.
That's right.
Who have been mistreated, who have been marginalized, who have been disrespected. And it is disrespectful for people to expect us to give up our parks and our schools and places in our community for others. We're not saying that there's not room here, but what we are saying is that we are not going to step aside for you to accommodate them when you have continued to leave us out of the equation. So I'm not just talking to Brandon Johnson right now. I'm talking to Governor Pritzker, and I'm talking to President Biden. And I want you to understand that as we run into this upcoming political year, where the Democratic Party is on the menu, hear me. People of Chicago, of Illinois, and of the United States, it is time for us as black people to stop party. It is time for us to stop voting color. It is time for us to start voting our self-interest. And if the Democrats in the city of Chicago, the state of Illinois, and the country of USA refuses to listen to us, then it is time for us to start looking at other alternatives. People, we are looking at other alternatives. We will not step aside and continue to be mistreated. We will not continue to be disrespected.
Step into
Hold
Studio,
on.
where
Man, we don't need
creative
none of
freedom
that.
meets absolute efficiency.
Yeah, of course.
I'm looking at people who are coming here from another country, giving work visas, giving social security
illegally.
cards. Nobody is asking them what walk of life that they come from. You don't think that our brothers who have been in prison, who have come out and who have changed their lives, will benefit for the same opportunities that we are giving these migrants? And I'm not saying that
Asking
they
about
don't
their
deserve those
felonies.
opportunities, but what I am saying is we deserve them first. What I am saying is you can't continue to put us on the back burner and think that we're going to continue to be okay with it. We've done that for long enough. And what we're saying here today is that it's no longer acceptable. We're saying to our city, we're saying to our governor that you're not going to continue to set monies aside for people who don't live here and disrespect, mistreat, and
Illegally.
You've forgotten about us. You have treated us as if we don't matter. And we're saying to you, you're not going to continue to
Black
do
Lives
this.
Matter.
We're saying to you to see us. You're dumping people into our communities who are going to at some point move us out of the way. And what I say to you, if you want a glimpse into what's going to happen, look at how people of color are being treated in Venezuela right now. We seem to forget that Venezuela was one of the
Not people of color, black people.
that had African slaves. We're forgetting about that. And so we're forgetting that there are blacks in Venezuela who are being treated the same way we are. And so for us to expect that they're going to come here and be put into our society and treat us differently is a pipe dream.
It's Jessica Jackson, and I'm a member of the community over here on the South.
Hold on. Let's touch on what she just said, though. She said, if you think they don't already come over here with anti-black racism practices and think that they're going to integrate into our society and treat us fairly, that's asinine. It's crazy. It's not going to happen. Okay? I just want to make sure y'all know that. Anyway, there's more.
I want to say that this problem is bigger than any alderman that's sitting in city council. This is an attack on the black community by the Democratic Party, and it's an attack on the citizens of this city. Our
Don't just
rights
blame it on
are
them.
being violated. Our civil rights are being violated. There is no law that allows for non-citizens to come into our communities, force
Illegals,
themselves into our communities,
lawbreakers.
force themselves into public accommodations, force themselves into schools that could have been open for our children. The constant
With vouchers.
discrimination against black people has to stop.
Hold up.
I'm at the city council meeting, solve it.
Hold on. With that being said, what she say? The constant harassment and the policing black people while they just letting the immigrants go has to stop. That wouldn't have anything to do with their origins being slave patrol with it. I want y'all to check this out real quick. I want y'all to check this out real quick.
My name is Cedric Blackman, and I'm a contributor of Abolish, the Slave Patrol,
No, we ain't gonna do it that way. No,
a documentary that will crack open
I'm not gonna do it that way because I don't want my stuff being disrespected. So I'm gonna upload it like I came in with the intro. But there's more.
Time. I have yet to see any black official, any Hispanic official, any white official stand up and say that this is a violation against the civil rights of our citizens in this city or the citizens in Chicago, in the United States of America. We had an incident day before yesterday with a young man named Michael Young Bay.
Ready to be an
Here we go.
e-commerce pioneer?
we
Bluehost
get-
has
soon as we
step-by-step
get good,
WordPress
huh?
onboarding.
Who was doing what many of you are doing right now, filming in a public building in City Hall, filming a public official, Alderman Greg Mitchell. Greg Mitchell did not like being filmed, and he made an aggressive attack on Michael. Michael went to jail. He went to jail because he asked to file a report on Greg Mitchell. Now, we all witnessed a few days before then where the Brighton community had an attack against that alderman. No arrests were made. We all witnessed when the Palestinians were protesting in City Hall about the war between Palestine and Israel. We witnessed them jumping and fighting the police. No arrest was made.
So basically, I'm gonna let her tell it because I've seen this already. But check this out, though. I want y'all to get that in your head. She's saying that everybody else get to protest and clash with the police and get treated with kid gloves, but we be out there fighting for justice, like Laquan McDonald, who actually got shot 16 times by officers in Chicago, fighting for that type of justice, and they want to take people to jail and all that.
It's all anchored in the fact that those people, they have a whole different political platform than black people do. Those people have protections from their countries. They have embassies, they have consulates, the United States is in treaties with these people, all kind of deals. So America handles them lightly. Black America only has the United States of America for our government, and our government is failing us. We fought for the civil rights laws in this country. We fought for the 13th, 14th, and 15th Amendment. We fought for the freedoms of this country, and yet we're the last ones that's reaping the benefits of it. I was told by our alderman, Stephanie Coleman, that the money for the Southwest Side Invest, the $320 million that's supposed to be earmarked, which we later found out was $2.2 billion. She tells me that that money is a hoax. Well, if it's a joke, you need to go find our real money, because there's no way in the world that the black citizens of this city does not have real money in the pot of the city of Chicago. Where
Look, the video's getting intense. I need y'all to go over there to Brother Phil Scott's channel. Like I said, this is one of the biggest, blackest channels on YouTube. Phil Scott Podcast got 86,000 subscribers, but the main channel, African Diaspora News, has got over 1 million. He built it up from the ground up. Shout out to that brother. Go on over there to the Phil Scott Podcast and watch the rest of this video. I ain't gonna hold you though. Nope. But I'm gonna mold you, fold you, and scold you about being on code. And I got one word for you.
Get ready for an eye-opening revelation. Keep It P Podcast presents Abolish the Slave Patrol, a groundbreaking documentary that exposes the dark origins of modern American policing. Dive into the untold history of brutal 17th century slave patrols and discover their chilling link to present-day policing. Brace yourself for a shocking journey that reveals the persistent legacy of racial profiling, discrimination, and violence. Don't miss this thought-provoking experience. Swipe up to watch now and be part of the conversation.
All right, what I'm gonna need you to do is I'm gonna need you to go ahead and subscribe for the vibes, like for the spike, comment your vomit, share if you care about getting black empowerment everywhere. If you listen to this on YouTube, 9 times out of 10, you're late, dog. It been over there on Spotify all the time, right? And I need you to do that. I need to share it on all the platforms that we own Jones. And guess what? You can bring it on home every Wednesday at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time and catch us live. So if you watching this on Snapchat or TikTok or Twitter, go ahead over there to that YouTube channel, man, so you can be notified when we go live all the time, man, because they don't get no notifications on them other things, man. Anyway, I got 4 words for you, bro. Just love, peace, blessings, and aloha. I'm out the Doha for sure. You already know.